In January 2018, Fountain Hills, Arizona earned the prestigious designation as an international dark sky community. Through the dedicated work of the entire team of the Fountain Hills Dark Sky Association, in partnership with the town of Fountain Hills, this effort was able to be accomplished. As you enter the community from either direction on Shea Boulevard, you will see our beautiful signs. Our town leaders work to maintain municipal lighting according to the recommendations of the International Dark Sky Association, which is the entity that certifies our community. Some people have the idea that the more lights on the exterior of their homes and in their yards, the safer they will be. Their lights are bright, produce a lot of glare, and often shine upward toward the sky. However, more light and brighter light is not always better. In fact, it can make your home less safe. Many homes have floodlights like this home, but there is actually someone standing in the open. Can you see him? He is standing right in the middle of the open gate. All it took for your eyes to spot him was to shield the floodlight so that it didn't shine directly into your eyes. Without it shielded, the glare from the light prevents you from seeing beyond the light itself. This homeowner is wasting money with a light that is far too bright for what is needed in this space. These before and after photos show that an unshielded light actually provides many opportunities for a criminal to hide in pockets of shadows. Once the light is shielded, it gives a more pleasant feel to the yard, and it actually makes the place safer. Check out the smart lighting on these townhouses. All of these lights are shielded and are only bright enough to meet the need for safety. The following screenshots come from a video of a disappearing pedestrian. You can see 3 lights that are pointed downward, and then the 2 lights in the middle that are not shielded. Those unshielded lights produce a lot of glare and actually create an unsafe situation for the pedestrian. I've circled the pedestrian so you can see him as he moves down the sidewalk. Take a look. Once he gets directly underneath that first unshielded light, he completely vanishes from sight. It's not until he gets past the unshielded lights that we can begin to see him again. If those same lights were shielded, you would be able to see the pedestrian really well because there would be no glare that would prevent you from seeing him. These are examples of 2 homes that use smart shielded lighting. It's still beautiful, it prevents glare, and prevents light from going upward into the sky, which actually adds to light pollution. The International Dark Sky Association has a fantastic dark sky friendly home lighting program that's easy for anyone to do on their own. It will help you to create your own home lighting makeover. When you use smart lighting practices, you will light the areas that need to be lit and nothing more. As more and more people follow these practices, we will be able to see more and more stars. The first question to ask is, does the light serve a clear and necessary purpose? Light is useful for safe wayfinding and to help perform specific tasks. So in this example, the light illuminates only the entryway and the stairs right where it is needed. If the lights on your property are not necessary or useful, consider removing or disabling them so that they're not accidentally turned on. The next question to ask is, does the light fall only where it is needed? Direct the light down, not up into the sky, and target your fixtures so that light does not spill beyond where it is needed. The light source should not be visible from beyond your property. If the light spills beyond where it is needed, you can install proper shielding or reorient the light so that it does not extend beyond where it is needed. Be especially mindful of light that spills up into the sky or onto other people's property. Next is the amount of light appropriate for the intended task. Use the lowest lighting level needed to perform the task. Light levels are measured in lumens, so check your light source and use the lowest lumens possible. Excessive light can contribute to glare, and it actually makes it harder to see things well, as we saw in the previous examples. If you find that the lighting level around your home is too bright for the task it is intended for, consider changing the fixture's bulb or installing a new fixture with lower lumens. Next, is the light connected to active controls? All outdoor lighting should be connected to a light switch, a timer, and or a motion sensor so that they are used only when they are needed. Outdoor lights that cannot be easily controlled with an on-off switch should be connected to a timer or a motion sensor. Motion sensors should be set to times of 5 minutes or less. Dusk to dawn sensors are strongly discouraged because they release light when it's not even needed. Make sure that sensor triggers are set appropriately so that they light the area only when people are actually present. And finally, is the light source warm in color? Most light bulbs manufactured today have a Kelvin rating printed on the bulb. Low Kelvin ratings, such as 3000 Kelvin or less, are considered warm, and they generally emit less harmful blue light than the high Kelvin ratings. For home lighting, there are some really good options at 2700 Kelvin or less. And as you'll notice, bugs, insects are drawn to the really bright white lights. This is something we want to avoid. The International Dark Sky Association has a really helpful home lighting inventory form, and you can use it for your own lighting assessment. You can note every exterior fixture on your home and in your landscaping, and then evaluate them according to the principles we just discussed. When you're finished, you can take action on the fixtures that need attention. You can also download this easy guide from the IDA's website to help you make your assessments. Once your lights meet all of the recommendations, your home can be certified as a dark sky friendly home. You can print the certificate and proudly display it for all to see. I find that it is a great conversation starter with guests, and it allows you to share why protecting the night sky, human health and safety, and wildlife health and safety are all important to you. Remember, more lights and brighter lights do not mean that your lighting is better or safer. Smart lighting is what we're actually looking for. Smart lighting will give you the right kind of light where you need it and when you need it. If you want to make your home dark sky lighting friendly, visit this link at idsw.darksky.org/activities/dark-sky-friendly-home.